going to continue to understand and use expanded noun phrases in your writing. So, first of all, take our anchor, you have got a little bit of a grammar question. So, you need to identify the different parts of an expanded noun phrase. So, can you identify the adjectives in each sentence and the prepositions in each sentence? Okay, so you can write them into your book. Press pause here, have a go with the anchor, and then come back when you have finished. Okay, so moving on for today then. So today your task is you are going to be describing the setting of Hogwarts as a whole. So I'd like you to watch the YouTube video which shows what Hogwarts is like. Okay, when you are watching the video, I would like you to complete the next challenge, which is to write down as many nouns as you can, as many adjectives, and as many verbs about what you are seeing. Okay, so it could be, for nouns, you write something down like the word lake. You might write the word stunning for an adjective, and you might write the word towering for a verb. Okay, so these are just 3 words that I've chosen randomly, okay, as I've watched the video. I would like you to make a list of other nouns that you see, other adjectives and other verbs as you watch it. It will help you with today's work. So pause the video here, go and have a watch of the video and then come back when you are ready. Okay, so you should now have in your book 3 lists. A list of nouns, a list of adjectives and a list of verbs. Okay, so your first challenge is you're going to have a go at writing some skill sentences, just like yesterday, about what you have just put down. So using your nouns and adjectives and verbs, I would like you to write some sentences. You don't need to write down the whole word, phrase, sentence up level to 1, but instead just write down some sentences that you can think of to help with your writing. So today, this is what your writing should look like. You are going to write a setting description for Hogwarts. So here's an example of what one could look like. The brightly lit classroom was warm and comfortable compared to the winter weather outside. The large clock's tick could be heard with a low hum of the computer next to the teacher's desk. The atmosphere was quiet and peaceful, almost as if the room was relaxed and preparing itself for a busy day when the children arrived. Clean desks, sharpened pencils, a polished floor, and the new day on an interactive whiteboard. Everything was now ready for the first lesson of the day. The loud bell echoed, and the thundering footsteps approached to alter the calm room for the next 6 hours. So as you can see, this one here, this Weggle, is describing a classroom, okay? But you aren't doing that today, you're going to describe Hogwarts. So, this is your challenge. I would like you to have a go at using lots of expanded noun phrases, including prepositions and powerful verbs, okay, to write about what you have watched in the video. So, for example, you might start with Hogwarts is a place like no other. It sat on top of a ferocious cliff, looking over the lake. As you approached it, you would be stunned by its size and beauty. Okay, so I've just started there for the time being, just so I can show you what I'm expecting from you today. So, I'm looking for, have I used an expanded noun phrase? Well, I have, okay? I've got here a determiner, I've got an adjective, and I've got a noun. A ferocious cliff is an expanded noun phrase. So here, I'm just going to mark on so I know what I've used. I've used an expanded noun phrase. Okay, so Then have I used a preposition afterwards to extend it? I have, looking over the lake. So here now I have got a preposition. Okay, so that's a really good start to my writing. But I'm also looking for, have I used other year 5 skills? Okay, so as you approached, oh, let me just change that pen, sorry. And that should say as you approach, not approached. Just change that mistake. Okay, so as you approach it, that is an adverb. Okay, it's a subordinating conjunction. Okay, so it's a fronted adverbial. So I'm going to put down subordinating conjunction. Okay, I've got the word would, which is a modal verb. It's another year 5 skill. Okay, it's sat. Now this is here is personification because castles can't sit. So that's personification. Okay, so as you can see, I'm actually not just using expanded noun phrases, but I'm also putting in there as well lots of year 5 standards. And I can see there as well I've also made another mistake. There we go, stunned. Okay, so that is what I would like you to do today. You may use my 2 sentences to start your writing if you wish, but you're going to carry on describing Hogwarts Castle as you saw it in the video. Remember, we're looking for expanded noun phrases, but also now lots of other year 5 standards. Okay, if you need any help, then please email Miss Williams or me, and we will get back to you. And remember to send us your learning through via email.